Hey y'all! Thank you for tuning in to Car Chronicles. The title for today is Man Down. Excuse my appearance, it's been a long, hot day. Nevertheless, the show must go on. So, back in October 19th, 2019, if you follow me on social media, I made a post instructing you not to listen to the pastors who were going to be talking about 2020 vision as the New Year's resolution, because something was going to come to blindside everybody. And I told you that a sickness was coming that was going to attack the immune system. And I told you to take certain vitamins and give these vitamins to your children. How did I come about that? I was praying and God showed me a vision. It was like a huge map. And it started in China, and people came up through China and they had on masks. It was face masks. However, at the time, it looked like a muzzle to me. So as they began to walk across the globe, walk across the map, more people began to rise up with these masks on. Again, I didn't know exactly what that was going to be. All I know is what God showed me. And the key countries I saw was China, which was where the first people came from. And then it was like the UK, Europe, and then the United States. Those had the most people with the mask or whatever on. So that's how that was. Again, I didn't know the extent. I didn't know that everything was going to shut down. God also began to tell me about the same thing. He said that I can't say the medical term because they'll flag my video. Some needle juice. That's what I'm going to say. There's going to be some needle juice variants of this needle juice. However, do not take it, because at the end of the day, it's going to be revealed that there's a lot of lies about it, and it was going to hurt some people more than it hurt. It was going to hurt some people more than it helped them. And at the end of the day, it's not going to stop the spread of this sickness. I also told you that people in the prison system were about to start falling like flies, and to pray for your relatives, and to pray for the people who were incarcerated. And a lady, an evangelist, comes in my inbox and says, "You missed it. God wouldn't show you that." I didn't even respond. So how did I come about that? Again, I was in prayer, and it's like I was in the prison system. It was in Mississippi, but I don't know which facility it was. And as I was walking along, I saw different inmates covered in blood. And the last person that I saw was my brother. And there was a small black guy standing over him. The guy had a scar over his head, on his head. And I was like, "Hey man, get off my brother." And when he turned around, it's like his face turned into like a demonic source, and he began to laugh. And also, when I turned around, I heard one of the mothers of his children say, "I'm glad that MFer is dead." So I began to pray, and I got a hold to my brother, and I was like, "Yo, man, it's a dude that's gonna be coming to your cell. He's coming to beat the heck out of you." And my brother said, a little sucker, he said, "Don't call me with that SH bleep T." And they ain't gonna put nobody in my mother effing cell. And he just went off on me. I said, "Okay." It's gonna be a guy coming to your cell. He's gonna be small, but he's gonna have a scar on his head. So be careful, because the guy is very strong. He's a lot smaller than you, but don't be prideful. He's on spice. He's on a powdery substance, a white powdery substance, and there's another substance that I don't know what it is, but it gives him a lot of energy. So don't take it lightly. He was like, Man, girl, go on with that. Do you not know who I am in here? I said, no, I don't know who you are in there. I don't want to know, but you're going to be maggot food if you don't listen. So he went off on me again. So I said, okay, brother, you have a blessed day. So this is October now. So 2 months passed. And January 2020, that's when all the prisoners in Mississippi began to, I have to choose my words carefully so that my videos aren't flagged. They began to pass away. Let's put it like that. So by the time the second person passes away, I get a phone call. It's brother. He's so quiet. He's so humble. He's like, what you doing? What you doing, Sammy? I said, nothing. What are you doing? He said, that dude that you told me about is in my cell. Now, I was feeling kind of salty because of the way he treated me. I wanted to say, this sounds like an emergency. Please hang up and dial 911 and hang up in his face. And if I was who I used to be, that's what I would have done. However, God has to groom you. This is two-part. When you are very gifted, you go through a lot of rejection, and people hurt you that you're just trying to help because they don't want to hear the hard truth. And you have to learn how to keep your heart clear, because if your heart isn't clear, you can easily tap into another source that isn't of God. So I have to constantly fast and pray to keep my heart clear. You'll often see me shut down because I have to make sure that I'm not mad and that I'm coming out of the right spirit. So we're on the phone now. Now he wants to listen. So he says what I need to do. So I told him that you need to take short naps during the day, but you need to be up by 3 a.m. every morning. 3 a.m. is 12 to 3 is a very significant time in the spiritual realm. His attack was twofold. One, physical from his adversaries. I got to be careful with what I say because he's the head. Two, it's spiritual. It was a spirit of death. So I dealt with the spirit realm and began to pray against that spirit. So I can't tell you what else I told him to do. Not publicly. Praise the Lord. However, we were able to, let's just say my brother made it out alive. So what am I saying? People always say, a lot of people have the habit of saying that, well, God just called them home. It was their time to die. No, you can die prematurely. That's why you need watchmen. Even in the church, you need people who can see to warn you, because a lot of things can be prevented because they are spiritual in nature, but we won't stop them before they start. So why am I telling you this? Because there's about to be another uproar. I got to be careful with what I say, within the justice system. And this time it won't just be the inmates, okay? It won't just be them. So you got to pray for everybody who works within the justice system. Pray that they get rid of their pride, because a lot of these people, they think they can just do what they want to do because they have a title. Just because you have physical authority over somebody, that doesn't mean that you have spiritual authority over them. You don't know how God favors them. You saw what Pharaoh was doing to the Israelites, because he had physical power. He had governmental power. However, God exerted his spiritual power over him. So be in prayer for the prison system, because it's not looking good. Be in prayer for the justice system altogether. What people fail to realize is that how much God is for justice. Isaiah said, there shall be a child. He's going to come and the government will be on his shoulders, not the church, the government. God is about to shake his shoulders. You have not gotten away. Pray. And I hope that my brother is watching this, so he can get his little stuff together. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't post my family. I don't talk about my family at all. So for me to be talking about my family, this is very serious. You won't find a picture of my family on social media, and I do that for a reason. So I hope that this message gets to who it needs to get to, and that you are prayerful, and that you are very cautious. And for those of you who are in leadership, I hope that you humble yourself. Because pride comes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Y'all have an amazing day. Man down.